Hello and welcome to the sixth part of my Nuzlocke challenge. Let's see where I left off. I left off just defeating the first gym. However, I made a slight mistake. I forgot to save, which means that I had to redo it because I was bored. I didn't actually follow the Nuzlocke rules. So instead of my Trico being level 14, it's now my Lotad, which evolved into a Lombre. So now he's full Mexican. Not full retard, full Mexican. Oh, she! Yeah, that doesn't really fit the team, does it? Well, whatever. Full Mexican. So, I'll have to train my psychic thing. Well, it's actually not a psychic type. I'll have to train my bug poison Pokemon. For the rest, I gathered some berries, bought some potions, and a strange dude came running along, which we may have seen before. This guy. Oh no. I'm afraid that this might be a recurring problem in my Nuzlocke challenge, which is also called the appearance of plot. And as we all know, plot is very dangerous for your health, so we're gonna try and avoid it before we catch a Pokemon. And it's going to be another Poochyena. Well, that ain't too good. I really hoped for something else this time. And let's see. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to catch it like this. I really hope for a Ninkada. Ninkada? Whatever. That one thing that's called. Let me pause for a second. And there we go again. This Poochyena is going to be Sir Poodle, because I like that name. I decided. And it is time for yet again another bug trainer. Oh god. I'm already gonna say it, he sucks. I know he's gonna suck. Because they all do. It's like the infinite rule of Pokemon. Each and every one of these bug catchers have to be really bad. They have to use String Shot, really. Remember from the anime that was actually pretty good attack there. And it was actually able to incapacitating Pokemon. Kind of the same way that sleep status automatically KO the Pokemon instead of what it does here. Just incapacitated for a few turns. And instead there it was like an instant knockout. Which seems really cheap because even the instant knockout moves in this game are already really cheap. Even though they have 30% accuracy. I guess that's not too bad, but it's still kind of boring. I'm pretty convinced that there is a person with sheer cold somewhere in this game. I think it's one of the Elite Four. Oh well. It's time for more trainer. And we are slowly and steadily approaching the gaping hole of plot. And I'm dreading its appearance. Because it really doesn't make any sense. At all. I heard that the newer Pokemon versions, like the 4th and 5th gen, especially the Black and White series, and it's actually got a plot, and it's actually not that bad, but don't hold me to it. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm really expecting it to be really bad, and the fact will remain that the best stories ever made about Pokemon are Nuzlocke challenges. Probably even Pokemon hard mode, but that may not be the case. Ah, Ninkada. I wanted you. Such a shame. Well, I'll at least be able to... Come on! You know I can't catch you. Just deal with it. I've already got Sir Poodle. Is this gonna be a double battle? I'm pretty sure it is. Not too bad. I like double battles, mainly because they go really quick when you have area of effect thingies. It's like the second last gym, where the most common attack there is in the entire game, I think, at least with area of effect, which is Surf, is actually the same type that the Pokemon are weak to. But apparently they beefed up the penultimate gym. They've actually upped it a bit in Emerald because they only had 2 Pokemon in total. Oh, come on. Effect Spore, I hate you. Anyhow, they actually upped those, up that gym, and that's probably pretty necessary because it sucked. Well, I mean, I didn't care, but it wasn't a challenge in any way. Hey, I know you. I've got your big brother. I mean, sister. Right? Yeah, she was female. Really awkward. Why does she wear one of those typical Mexican hats when she's female? I don't get it. Why? I mean, maybe she's trying to gender bend? Yeah. Let's just hope not. It'd be really nasty. Well, finally. Oh, not too bad. Could have replaced it with Harden, but I get the feeling that someplace, sometime, somewhere I'm gonna need it. Maybe at the fighting gym. Bug Poison. Ah, not a bad typing for a fighting gym. I think Bug takes half damage from fighting, or was it Poison? Maybe even both? That'd be perfect. But nah, probably not. And yet another Geodude, come on. I've seen you guys before, you know. I mean, why don't they try get a flying Pokemon? That'd really be a genius move right now. To just get one flying Pokemon and wipe out my entire team with it because I've got nothing against it. But no, thinking is very overrated for these guys. I guess since it comes to being a hiker, I think. Yes, yes, yes! You are listening to me. Very well, very well. Well. I'm afraid that it has finally arrived in full force. And that we will have to face Plot. I'm really sorry about this, guys. This might not end well. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna have to be really careful with this. Because Whismur is level 8. Terrence is level 13. Which means that Bounce should really be survivable. Yes, very well. The big pre of this is that he's actually awake now. Which is pretty useful in general if you're trying to defeat someone. Well, this part took longer than I expected because of the fairly slow battles. And, well, taping it took even longer because I had to completely redo the gym and plant berries and all that stuff. And let me think. Very well, I have thought up a name for this Whismur. And you shall forever be known as Juice Box. Don't ask me why. I'm probably gonna train it someday, but I don't think that today is the day because I've only got a few minutes left and I want to defeat a certain team, whatever grunt. And it's gonna be a pain in the arse to train this thing, so I'll probably do it off screen. Oh, come on, I wanna know what's in there before the 10 minutes are over. Well, I'll probably tape the next part directly, and it's a Pokeball, like I haven't got those already. Well, have a nice day, and that's it for part 6.